And this is exactly the strategy we are preparing. The planification work was made. We are experiencing the cost of our over-dependencies when we speak about the American umbrella in terms of defense and security. Let's be honest, this is the elephant in the room. But if Mark is here as well, this is because he feels more close to the Europeans, and because we are all together and we consider we have to be more united, because there is a sort of a doubt or a question mark when we speak about the fact that no doubt about the American solidarity on all these fields. And we will probably experience the cost of our over-dependencies vis-à-vis China, no doubt. So the big issue we have is that we have a lot of, beyond the wars and beyond the crisis, we have a big de-risking strategy to deliver, which will request much more investment and coordination amongst the Europeans. And let's be clear, it needs more solidarity, more investment, better organization. America or Africa, they just want to have predictable partners. They can, and I think the role we can play is precisely, obviously we are trusted by the US, but we are respected and trusted by the Iranian. We are not naive vis-à-vis the Iranian, but we are not at war with them, which creates a context where we can be this all together. We can provide, I would say, services from diplomatic, military, and economic and financial side in order to facilitate a free reopening of Hormuz Strait. And this is exactly the strategy we are preparing. The planification work was made last week in London. So now we are in a situation clearly to facilitate such a reopening, which puts us in this situation to be this reliable partner and to open this free road.
There's a number of people on their first time visit to Armenia. I'm one of them. And so thank you for the very... We cannot deny that some of the alliances that we have come to rely on are not in the place we would want them to be. There is more tension in the alliances than there should be. And it's very important that we therefore face up to this as a group of countries together. At the tactical level, I think we've been pretty good. So on the coalition of the willing in relation to Ukraine, we've put together and sustained a group of countries around a single purpose, which is security guarantees for Ukraine. So a group of willing countries working together with a common purpose or a single purpose, where we've got the political alignment, but we've also got the military planning into quite an advanced place. That model is the one that we've borrowed into the Strait of Hormuz. Again, a group of willing countries, slightly different configuration, but with a single purpose, which is to provide the necessary backup and reassurance for the Strait of Hormuz to be opened as quickly, or for vessels to get through as quickly as possible. And I think that proves that we can be agile, we can be tactical, and we can bring together countries in those configurations, so long as there's a single purpose. But strategically, we have to do more than that, because if we talk about defense and security, in Europe, we've got behind. Over many years now, we're not where we need to be.
It is clear from this discussion that the strength of...
It has to be Europe now that leads the way. And I feel that on defense and security, we've been behind the curve for too long. Over dependencies, over reliance, some assumptions about the world that we live in. They've gone. And we now need to lead out of this, and we need to do it at pace, because these impacts are real. The alliances that are under tension are real. And how we as a group of leaders respond now will likely define what goes on for many years, arguably for a generation. So I feel this is a really important moment to come together and have these discussions about what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and what action then follows from that.
Directly affects Europe. How do you see the situation evolving, and what...
You like this video? Then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.